All right. With that, we welcome on Reed Fox from Street Soccer San Diego with honestly a wonderful hat. Let me say, I
Look
think
at that hat, man.
you're one of the first ones to wear it, to purchase, to support. Really appreciate that, Reed, and everything that you do for the city of San Diego soccer wise. How are you, man?
Represent what's going on, boys.
We're here, man. It's a new year and a lot of new things. It's World Cup year.
You're a busy man, Reed.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on. We like being busy, though.
Busy's
Well,
always good. I
let,
love being busy.
let us know, Reed. If you follow what you do over on Street Soccer SD, and for those of you who are tuning in for the first time and seeing you, could you just go over what Street Soccer San Diego is and what the overall mission is?
Yeah, Street Soccer USA is a national nonprofit. We use soccer to fight poverty and strengthen communities. I'm our San Diego director, and we do that through a variety of different programs and our Street Soccer Park initiative, which hopefully we'll get into today. But we run free programs for low-income kids, immigrants, refugees, foster youth, kids in homeless shelters, and then we work with vulnerable adult populations. So we have a program in the prison here. We have a program in the homeless shelter and a drug rehab facility. And then we started the first free program for military members and veterans as well. And then we're in the construction phase of the first street soccer park to grace San Diego. And it's part of our larger national initiative, which is the 26 for 26 initiative, which is to hopefully build 26 of these street soccer parks across the country in time for the 2026 Men's World Cup coming up next year. So it's exciting stuff and a lot going on.
I mean, it's a lot that you just mentioned, right? Like you have a hand in helping veterans and really giving them an outlet to not just play the game, but just feel that camaraderie again. And from what I understand, and somebody who is very near dear to our hearts, and actually SanDiego.Futbol's was it soccer community person of the year, Trevor Flores, part of San Diego Street Soccer San Diego. Was mentioning about that camaraderie of those veterans coming together post-war, where it's all camaraderie, it's all trust, and to not have that and to find it now in soccer, what's that been like for you?
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what it's about. And for us, soccer is just the vehicle. Yeah, we want to compete and win and, play hard. But at the end of the day, soccer is just the vehicle to creating relationships and creating, a positive community of support. And when we first started the program, we envisioned that it would just be for veterans. But then we got to meet more and more active duty folks. And a lot of them, they get stationed in San Diego. They don't know anybody. They love soccer. There's no place for them to play. So we're playing on base, and it's something that they can do on their downtime. They meet new people. They make friends. It gives them something positive to look forward to, 2 or 3 times a week. And so it's been huge. We have players from, ages 19 up through their mid-50s and everything in between. We have players who never kicked a ball in their lives and guys who played in college. So, it's just been a really amazing program to see grow, and we're actively recruiting more players, and it's just been an amazing thing to see.
It's honestly amazing work, man, right? Like it's phenomenal because with everything that's going on in this country, right, recently, with like ICE and just everything that's going on in communities, like the beautiful thing about soccer is that it could still bring people together. And that's exactly what you guys are doing.
How can people support you guys? Like, again, like what's the best way to get in touch, and like what is Street Soccer USA looking for?
Yeah, there's many different ways to support. I mean, there's a local futsal youth club called Synergy Soccer Club that raised like 300 pairs of used boots and futsal shoes for us right there. You can see, like, that is amazing in itself. So many of our kids, and our adults don't have shoes, don't have cleats. I take my cleats off all the time and give them to players to play with. And a lot of our coaches do the same. So, gear drives, donating gear, obviously monetary donations is is huge, and we're constantly fundraising to keep all of our programs free. Everything we do is free for the community. So that sponsoring, if you're a business owner, sponsoring our street soccer park or our various programs is huge. And then playing with us and then coaching with us and volunteering with us, we always need help, whether it's coaching, mentorship, manual labor at the street soccer park. There's all sorts of things we can use people for. So yeah, catch us on Instagram. Street Soccer SD is probably the best way. And get involved.
And one of the developing stories on your stories is something that's just major, like heavy equipment is involved here, Reed. Like, what is going on in your stories? It's getting a lot of buzz. It looks exciting. Like, what are we seeing?
Yeah, they wouldn't let me operate this crane this morning. I asked, but no dice. Yeah, so this is the first Street Soccer USA park coming to San Diego at Horace Mann Middle School in City Heights, specifically the Colina del Sol neighborhood. Low-income area, a ton of diversity. I believe it's the most diverse zip code in San Diego County. And there's, Haitian community, Southeast Asian community, East African community. It's super, super diverse, and the kids there love soccer, and there's just a real lack of access to affordable teams to play on, and also just safe public places to play. The fields there are in terrible shape. The nice turf fields are obviously closed off or expensive to rent and permit. And so this is going to be an amazing space that'll be free, open. We'll have our own free programs. Our partners in the community will be running free programs there, and the schools in the area can use it for free as well. So we're really looking forward to it. It's a lot of work, and the construction is nearly complete. I'd say we're about 80% done with it, and we've got our grand opening on February 17th, which I know you fellas will be out for, and we invite all the community to come out for on February 17th and support the opening.
Yeah, I mean, we'll be out there helping MC. Clearly, our playing days are done because now we don't get asked to play; we get asked to MC. But we'll be out there, and we invite everybody to be there. I'm getting word here by Trevor, who's in the comments, actually asking about the third field.
Yeah, so as you guys have mentioned, there's a lot going on. We've been planning this for many months, and so the street soccer park has 2 turf fields next to it. Next to each other. They're about the size of a basketball court each. And then we sort of had this back area that had an old chain link tennis court, and it kind of looks gross. And probably 3 days ago, I was like, why don't we just make this a futsal court? Like, what am I thinking?
Hell yeah.
And so I called T.O. Trevor, and I was like, who do you know in the asphalt game? Who we need an artist. Let's make this sick. And so, of course, Trevor's calling 30 different people, and we've got an asphalt company that's going to level it, prime it, get it ready for us. And then I've got a Southern California artist who does amazing stuff. You can pull up her Instagram. It's Kat Bing, KatBing. And she does amazing murals and street art. And she is going to paint this futsal court for us. So it's going to be really amazing, infusing a ton of color and just make it a really vibrant, cool court. And so, yeah, this came, 2 days ago. I was like, why didn't we think of this 3 months ago? But we're making it happen.
That's awesome.
And so, yeah, we're really excited for that. So it's going to be 2 little turf fields with walls around them, good for 4v4 or 5v5 play. And then we'll have this futsal court next to it. So it'll really be, 3 courts. You can have 30, 40, 50 people playing at a time. And then we've got the converted shipping container, which we call a learning center or a clubhouse, and just a place where kids can come watch soccer. We'll have a TV mounted in there. We'll have World Cup watch parties. We can do homework help, mentorship, off the field programs, and communities can use it for whatever they like. So we have a lot of plans, and we also encourage the community to use it. If you want to have, community barbecues, if you want to have a yoga day, like movies in the park, like whatever you want to use it for, like we want it to be open, and like we're open to all partnerships and ideas and events. So we're really pumped to get it going.
You should do a podcast from there. I'm down with
Live
that.
podcast, 100%.
Yeah, no, let's make that happen.
Yeah.
And then also, look, I challenge anybody who is with, around, adjacent, that includes me, with all the professional teams. San Diego Wave, San Diego FC, San Diego Soccer's, futsal. Come on, guys. To go ahead and get involved with this. And that's a challenge that we have a lot of people, well, excuse me, not a lot of people, as much as it should be, just working tirelessly in order to make these things happen, right? Yourself, Reed, Trevor, a couple of even volunteers, or just people who are out there working with the organization. It's not enough. It's never enough for the Herculean, that was a good word. Now I lost it. Good word moves the simple word out. This effort moving forward, right? Like this mission is just so big that it needs a lot of people and all the support it can get. But the fact that you guys are there and are able to do this is incredible, and really give a space to the community that really needs it, man. Like, yeah, we can talk about Snapdragon Stadium. We can talk about all these things that are great and $50 parking, but like some of these kids don't even have, like you said, shoes to wear. Like that's where we're at with it. That's where we're at with this game, and that's where it should be sometimes, and that's where dreams are really built.
Totally. And I saw a lot of comments about Alex Morgan before. Her foundation is sponsoring this park and is a partner of this park, and they're providing free programs for girls at this park. So that'll be a big priority, is creating, free spaces for girls to play at the park. And so the Alex Morgan Foundation was one of our first partners on this. So big shout out to them. And then, we have a second park also in the works, which might be a little bit of breaking news. And
I'm always down for that.
I can reveal that, that funding is coming from the legend, Andrew Vassiliadis and his family foundation.
Vassiliadis Family Foundation, yes.
So they will be involved in a second park, which we're currently actively scouting locations and kind of in the final phases of planning for, which will be amazing. And then also for this park, the Sockers will be in attendance. They'll have their mascot out there, and hopefully some players, and doing some giveaways, which will be cool to get the Sockers out there.
Heck yeah. Well, that's
sick. Well, that's breaking news here. And
there you go. I love that. And again, like it's really incredible the work that you guys do, and the fact that it's just moving forward and it's finally getting here. Like there's so many spaces growing up where like you just play on the street, right? Like legitimately street soccer USA, you just play on the street. And like there's so many times where I'll drive by something like, oh wow. I'm sure this is what you do too, Reed. That would be a great space for a pitch. That would be a great space for a couple of courts. This is why nobody plays basketball here. Why are we? Okay, fine. We'll leave the basketball. Let's go ahead and, just do little different things with them. But it's incredible what you do. And then, that's looking forward to the World Cup as well. So, I mean, how exciting is that? Like I see a lot of Street Soccer USA things happening as well. I don't know if you knew this, Reed, but you actually won SanDiego.Futbol's goal of the week a couple of weeks ago because Street Soccer USA posted it, and it was just a smooth operator move. I can pull up the video, but you've been out and about representing SD too.
Yeah, every once in a while, I got to dust off the boots and remind the kids that I used to be a player. What's the phrase? I ain't as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was.
So that's like I live by that. So yeah.
yeah, I'm good for like 3 minutes and then I'm toast.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah, there's no conditioning. Yeah, we're the pass masters now. It's just like, all right, go get it. Like, here you go. But all right, Reed. Again, thank you for joining us here, the community segment. Whenever you have anything, the people here are thanking you for the work that you do. People are getting involved as well. Hopefully, in that way. But if you could just remind everybody, what's the best way to go ahead and support and find you guys?
Yeah, Street Soccer SD on Instagram is the best way. I mean, my email is read@streetsoccerusa.org. I'll even put my phone number out there, 845-750-5051. I think everybody in San Diego's got it anyway. Text me, email me, DM us. I'm always available.
Well, I really appreciate your time, and we'll see you there, and we'll MC and maybe kick a ball or two, and then we'll see what happens out there. Reed, thank you for your time, and thank you for everything that you do with Street Soccer USA and yourself and everybody at the organization. If there's anything else that we can do, let us know. But we appreciate your time tonight, man.
Talk soon. Thank you, boys. Appreciate it always.
I love it.
Thank you, Reed.
Thank you, man.